So this is going to be a bit awkward because I won't be recording in the way I'm actually going to edit the final video, I think. But anyways, this is the first video that I'm recording. Well, the video will probably start with Unreal Engine 4. I want to make the Secret of Mana Ice Magic spell. I haven't done a lot of animating in 3dSMax, but that's going to be quite annoying. I already have the crystal somewhere in Unreal Engine 4, which is probably going to be shown in another part of the video. And additionally, I am still a bit under the weather, so apologies for any snorting, coughing, and other weird noises that I'll be making. I'll try to edit them out, but I cannot promise that I can find them all. Also, you might occasionally hear me talk a bit weird. That's because I actually have some throat pastilles, whatever it's called. Because my throat is as red as a flag. Okay. So like I said, I already have the mesh going. And while I can animate a part of it inside Cascade, I kind of want to have a little bit more control over all that content. So I will probably want to animate the effect, at least the movement of the effect in 3dsMax. And I already measured some stuff in Photoshop. I'm guessing that the hero is 1.80 meters, so I'm just see how high that the ice magic is being casted before it hits the enemy, and it's about, give or take, 5.50 meters, 5.60 meters high, and about 2 meters width. I changed it a little bit, so it's about 2.80 meters width and about 5.80 meters high. I think that's good enough. Initially my idea is to make the ice crystal grow and rotate really fast, and then slow down. All this within half a second or so. And then an additional air force will spark and shoot the ice crystal towards the target. Now I could initially rotate the mesh and make it shoot away all in Cascade. It's not that hard, but like I said, I want to have a little bit more control over it than just in Cascade. I'm gonna attempt to do it like this. Also, it's nice to try something I haven't done in a long time. I think it's the last time it's more than a year ago. So, okay, enough me talking, and I'll just go on. And I might go quiet for a long time. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. I already set the timeline to 180. I need to set it to auto, so I'm sure that I'm recording everything. And like I said, in about the first half second or so, it should grow and rotate. The growing I can do in Cascade, so it's only about the rotation. In this case, 60 frames per second, so 30 frames is half a second. It doesn't need to be this accurate, but let's just start with that. Let's just think it's about 3 rotations counterclockwise. One more. There we go. Vroom. I want to slow it down in the last second or so, and I know you can do it all inside this whole menu that it never wants to grow properly. I blame new 3dSMax for this. I think it was a Y rotation somewhere, but like I said, I've been cursing a lot on the latest 3dSMaxes, and I'm not fond of 3dSMax 2017 at all. Now I can smooth this out and make it a bit more steep like this. Start with faster and then slowly down. Let's see if that actually helps. I'm going to drag this to my other screen for a second. Okay. Press play. You can't really see it because it's so fast. You can tell it's moving quite fast. Do I want to go for a little bit of over rotation that then slowly moves them back? I don't think so. I mean, work for just a little bit, but let's see what we can do about that. Llama tools out of the way as well. Let's say we have this angle and we move it just slightly downward like this. That way there's some over rotation. And maybe slowly see that in the last part. There. It might be a bit fast for 60 frames per second. So I might slow it down a little bit more. But for now this is fine. I can always rescale, move the things a little bit. Now, additionally, I wanted to slowly move it up and down a little bit. So let's say it moves slowly upwards and about. Actually, this should. That's fine. No micromanagement yet, Luos. Let's say it moves about 20 units, 30 maybe. Maybe a bit more. Just going with feel here. Oh, I'm snap on, that helps. Let's snap it back to where it was. There. Okay, now we have movement going on this. Right, and that's going to be the whole position of X and Z. Am I correct? Yes. We can also show Y, but as you can see, there's no movement on the Y's. That's fine. Can we make it fade in a little bit more, or move it out a little bit more? Let me think. I think it would be cool if it initially starts out moving outward faster, then fades in back to the initial position. Okay, that wasn't proper English. Apologies for that. I blame all the medication. So that's something like this. Now I want this to be an aggressive spell, so zoom in. Ice Church is there, and then shoot away. So how long does the actual effect last? You can check. I'm trying to write YouTube. I already have a link here. Secret of Mana Magic. Level 9. Who cares? There are a lot of people playing Secret of Mana, but a lot of them are annoyingly slow recordings. Port meshing, supercasting, magic supercasting. Obviously, Yundin is the first one. Freeze. Oh, that's really fast. Can barely check that out. As you can see, there's no initial start point. The ice magic is just there. It just starts. I don't, well, back in the day that's fine, and it's fast, that's good. I don't want this to last that long. I mean, if you're looking at Magic over and over again, like back in the Final Fantasy 7 days when you have summons, that's just annoyingly long. I don't want it to be a very long casting shooting time. So having it rotate quite fast, maybe 3 rotations might be a bit too much because it's, as you can see, it's really jagging. I could go back to 2 rotations, but I'm not sure if that's gonna look good either. So, let me think for a second. I think we'll be fine with the tail growing as well. You'll definitely don't really see the first rotation anyway. And then you have about 2 rotations where the mesh is still growing a bit faster and then moving to the right position. I think that could work. Which means there will now be about a millisecond. I'm not sure how long though, where the crystal is just... Do we want to move it back a bit and then shoot? The idea is now that it's there's some air thrust, air blast or whatever magic word there's for it, and that shoots the ice spike towards the point here. So let's see. Do we want to move the spike a little bit backwards for that? I mean, if you have about half a second, maybe. Nah, half a second is way too long. It just needs to be a little bit, but it needs to be visible. You know, it doesn't need to be. It needs to feel like it's doing it. You don't really need to. I can't explain it at the moment. I'm probably tripping balls with all the medication. I have like a whole array here. I feel so bad. Okay, what if we do move it back a bit, like this? I mean, that makes the whole thing a bit pointless, the whole movement that I did before, maybe. Make it a bit longer, let's see how that feels. I kind of feel like it should be a bit further away even, but okay. Boom. And then the air blast should probably hit the floor really fast. I mean, throwing a chunk of ice at somebody, it's okay, but you need quite a lot of velocity to make it explode, impact, fracture, that kind of stuff, you know? So you want it to be at the right location really fast. For that, you need a lot of velocity, a lot of power. I'm gonna move it just below the location. It might, for this, what I could do is just make the whole ice mesh disappear here. But if I make it go through the floor and hide that with the fact of the impact, the smoke, small fracture, the small particles moving out, it helps hiding it on the floor before I dissolve it. So let's see. It feels too slow even still though. I want that last birth to be really fast. I might wanna just a little bit. I'm just doing this on feel. I have some basic understanding of animation and the animation principles, but yeah, I'll probably never be really good at it. I just keep practicing and practicing until I get a better feel for it. It could work, maybe a little bit faster still. The reason why I want it fast is because it makes it look more powerful. And one of my pet peeves, especially the last few years, was whenever I'm playing a game and I'm casting magic or whatever, it takes so long. The new Kingdom Hearts seems to be doing a good job at that, but I don't like the long summons anymore. I don't like the long magic effects, and I also need to push myself to really um, get better at animation. So it's good practice. But I probably should keep it at that. Because the length of it, the over rotation might be a bit too much, but I can tweak that later. I can also micromanage it a bit more later. So it's rotating, expanding, slightly over moving. I'll move that not as far as this now, maybe, or maybe move it towards. But if I'm just gonna try something, move it a bit like this. Wait, it might help if I have the initial rotation saved, else I might mess some stuff up. Moving. There. Move it over a little bit. And then a little bit further. Yeah, it's way too fast at the moment. I want it to be last about a second and a half, and we're just barely over the second. So let's try something. Like I said, I haven't done much with the animation for a long time, so I'm gonna save it just in case. 2017 Mana Ice Spike. And obviously my neighbor needs to freaking do some homework again. They do not respect people that work at home. Let's see. Need to go in here, and the end time will be 70 for now. And how do you reskill it? Turn code is 71. I think we could go to about 120. That's 2 seconds. Is 2 seconds too long? Maybe. 90 for now. Okay, let's see. I think this is a nice speed. The downward thrust might be a bit too fast, so I can change that a little bit. I do think that the over rotation and moving it back looks quite okay. I might want to over rotate the second over rotation a little bit more though, and you can take it from there. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna change one more thing. Okay, end time should be 70 plus before. Okay. And then with the reskill time of 95 maybe. But also reskill keys to whole frames, that might help. Let's see. Yeah, those few additional frames help already. And the over rotation looks just a little bit better now as well. I'm gonna add like percentage of the rotation. should be here, right? Yeah. Need to auto. 10% more. 10 units. Degrees, I mean, sorry. Okay, it also feels like this rotation here should not be. I delete it. That would work, right? Yeah. What second was it? For 65. Let's make it 67. Maybe that will work. Play. Zoom. Would actually move a little bit further. No. That feels quite good in my own opinion. Sometimes I try, when I'm doing these kind of things, I'm making either sounds in my head or actually with my mouth and see if that matches the feeling of the effect. You know, and if that sounds wrong in your head, because when you reach a certain age and you kind of get a feeling for that for some reason, and the more experience you have particle effects, that kind of stuff, you'll get more experience. And I've heard so many VFX people that actually do stuff with their mouth to time their effects, and I know of one that actually even went to beatbox lessons and that kind of stuff just so he can practice this a bit more. So for me that sounds nice, sounds okay. So I want to do some additional micromanagement and I hope that's gonna work. So I'm gonna save again just in case. If I ever meet a person called just in case, I'm gonna love that guy forever. So this is the over rotation. Where is it? It should be the y-axis, correct? Yeah. You can see here, there's this weird spot. Can I not zoom in? Let's try it like this. Yeah. So there's this weird spiky thingy here, and we need to counter that because that's really, really annoying. And generally, what we can try is just to select everything with whatever tool that was, because I can't freaking remember all the things anymore. There we go, just disable the selection. I kind of want to keep the spikes, so I'm gonna select those and give it to auto curve. Okay, that was very poorly looking. Then use to line, that doesn't help. Oh man, that's ugly. I'm just gonna see if there's anything that will stick and make it look a bit more decent. I guess not, so I want to zoom in a little bit more. It's so annoying if you haven't used the tools for a while. Okay, so this needs to smooth out a bit better. But I still want to have the spike. See if we can. Oh, there. Can I break one? Hold Control maybe. Shift. Alt. Nope. Shift. Ah, okay. Shift. There. So that will look a little bit more flowy if somebody ever looks at it in slow motion. Okay. Anything else that we need to take care of? The Z rotation. No. Okay, the positions. X and the Z position, they are looking quite okay. Let's see if we can smooth them out a little bit. I'm just going to select them all and just go with auto clamp. there's anything like that. Set them too fast, too slow. This is only movement, so I kind of want to maybe set them too slow. Is there anything changed? And that was ultra low move. Okay, we can take a look at that. Okay. See if that's any better. Yeah. Zoom. And just when it's moving back to the right, the rotation angle, it's already trying to power up for the final blast away. I kind of want the movement towards the last point a little bit slower still, so I'm gonna pause it. And I'm gonna go to time configuration and add about 10 seconds for now. 10 frames. Okay. And move it backwards. I wonder if that's gonna work the way I hope it's gonna work. Let's see. That last movement though, that should be a bit faster. So let's move this about 3 frames there again. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. And I kind of need to find that moment where it shoots in this frame 75. Let's see, that's here. I kind of want it from this point, I kind of want it to be a bit more straight. It shouldn't be, it should almost be, okay, I'm trying to find the right English word for this. There should barely be any additional acceleration once it shoots away. And as you can see here, it's slowly, well, at least on the curve, slowly moving towards that actual acceleration. And I kind of don't want that. I'm gonna see what I can do there. I'm gonna get the position, Z position again, and just select those and see if I can. I'm not really happy with that either. I don't want to simplify the curves. I'm just pressing some random weird things. Okay. That could work, but I don't want to have curves that are right there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Can I add an auto key here? That key that could work. That might help actually. I don't want to do other thing. Oh, wait. There. Draw curve. Okay, that's a really weird thing, and I don't want. Where's my just selection thing curve? Oh. Okay, move keys. That's the one I wanted. The animators that are watching this must be going like, "Oh my god, you're freaking noob." Oh. Would that work? That That way there is less velocity going on. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. That's a nope. Let's Control Z the bleep out of that until I get back what I had. I think I can actually live with this. Another trick that I learned from, well, basically watching some cartoons and trying to see different frames of it is blinking with your eyes. So I'm not sure how fast that I'm gonna upload this because I'm running this at 60 frames per second. OBS is saving this video as 30 frames per second, but if you blink your eyes during this movement, I kind of want to see at least 3 locations before it hits this target, actually with addition to this target. I want to see it be about here when I blink, about here when I blink, and about here when I blink at least. I'm not sure if it's actually any professional guesstimation work or whatever it's doing, but for me it seems to work, at least for now, until maybe I get better at animating. But 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the moment you want to start blinking is when it just hits that high spot here. So blink, 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 blink. Okay, that's must sound so stupid. People are looking at. Oh, well, okay. The average second blink is about here, so that should be fine, and at least people will see it moving. I could make it a bit slower, but I can always slow it down a little bit in Unreal Engine 4, and I can still, if I want to, tweak these values a little bit, because obviously I'm going to save the max file and I can tweak these values here. So I'm going to pause it, I'm going to save, and I think this should be enough at least to do some animations. So let's try to export the selected triangle. Mobile, no, test. I need a new folder for that. Let me going. My microphone is in the way of my third screen and loading errors. Okay, there. Let's see. Art and design. Word. Apologies of doing this off screen, but there are some NDA stuff that I can show you. Do I have ice in here? Oh yeah. Okay. Work tools laser. 2017 ice pack. There we go. No textures, max files. Be a max file. I'm gonna call it animations. Scale animation for now. So I'll find a better name. Probably doubt I'll ever find a better name. And call it skeletal mesh. I need a proper name for this. Ice shot. And it says what it does. I can easily have more. Okay. I'm gonna save this, and in this case I actually need animation added to it. So animation there. I need to enable that. With extra options, you see name, remove single key, no. Bake the animation, yes. Until frame 92. Okay. No deformations are needed. Curve fillers, yeah, that should be key reducers. Nah, that's okay, I think. Orientation films, yada yada, characters, yada yada yada, cameras, yada, light, yada. I like to say yada a lot. That's less to me. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I do. Okay. Save. Now I'm gonna save this video and continue after. Okay, I'm gonna try and import it now, and hopefully that will work. Scale animations, skeletal ice shot 01. It's a skeletal mesh. Plus animation. Yeah, just import the mesh for now. That's fine. We don't need skeleton. Update skeleton. Yada yada. Your smoothing group import match bones hierarchy. Okay. Import morph target. No. Keep overlapping vertices. No. Don't need mesh activities. No. Tangents. Create physics asset. No, I don't think we need one. Import the animation. Yes. The exported time should be fine. I have no idea what all that stuff is, so we're just gonna ignore it. Just like how I'm ignoring most things in life. Import. This is block. I'm not trying to bind post. Okay, good. Let's look at it right now. And the animation. Okay, that's odd. You can see it's rotating multiple times. And that is really, really, really stupid. Was it something that I did? Something I didn't do? I mean, it's good, okay, but no, that should not happen. So what can we do about that? I'm double checking if there's anything that I said. I might have said something wrong, but let's see if it actually does that here. Nope. So what we can do is add more frames to it so that might counter it. I mean, until here, that's fine. But we need frame. There was a modifying thing tool I had, maybe. Do I still have that? Just gonna go through these functions real quick. If there's nothing there, I might pause the video and get the right plugin that might do that for me. Okay, I'm gonna look for that quickly because else I'm gonna waste a lot of people's time. I found this script that will add a key for every frame. I hope it's gonna work. If not, I'm gonna delete the video and you'll never know that it didn't work. But okay, run script, and there we go. I want position. I want the rotation. It should be the rotation, right? Yeah. Start at frame 91. That's fine, but I kind of want to make it stop at 92. There. Every end frame, every Let's just do it like this. Done. Okay. Would that help? Would that work? Well, we don't know until we export, I guess. So export selected. Place it, yes. And should be 92. Okay. Back to this one here. Find in the content browser. I'm gonna import it like this. Case. Do you want to overwrite the existing asset? Yes. Blah blah blah. Import all. Will it work? Still has a weird rotation, I think. Is there a way to slow this freaking thing down? There's probably is, but like I said, I haven't done this in so long. Record, reverse, previous. Okay, rotating 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. That last rotation is wrong, I think. It's so odd. Why would that rotation be different than the one in Max? I mean, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, okay, 4 times. Okay, that's different. Something changed there. Okay, back to the drawing board. Okay. Poorly visible rotation of first. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and overdraw. Backdraw. Moving the red location. Okay, so what's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and barely no overdraw. And this can be so annoying when things. Where's the precision, you know? Hmm. If there's any information about this, then I cannot ask at the moment because I'm on stream. I kind of wanted to ask people who are watching the stream. Okay. Let's go. It should be fine. I kind of want to use this, hopefully. What else can I try to improve this? Yeah, let's say we pick add an auto key here. And potentially another one here. Maybe that will help. Like I said, I haven't done this in a long time, and it shows when you are trying to export stuff and it goes wrong. I never like recording stuff when it's going wrong, but might help somebody, I don't know. 95. It should be 92, but okay, I can fix that later. I just want to see if the rotation holds up. I have no idea if that's gonna help any, so I'm just gonna try something and see if it's fixed. If this one doesn't work though, I'm gonna pause the video and try it myself. Offline. Let's see. Oddly, that's only 52 frames now. Okay. That's not a thing. Back to max. And get those curve filters gone because what the hell. And my phone keeps ringing and I hate that. I'll kill in a second. What again? I couldn't find the bypass. Okay. Still 50 more frames, but and it's doing the weird rotation thing again. You can see. Okay. One more thing. First of all, it should be like this if I'm correct. Okay. Let's make this 94. Done. Export. Selected. Um, 95. I don't care. Okay. Let's import it again. Let's see. Overdraw, backdraw. A little bit too much backdraw for some reason, but how does it look when I play? Okay, I feel that the rotation slowness thing isn't really showing here. Now, I'm correct, I can attach something to it. Skeleton, plane, add socket, random socket for now. So let's add a preview asset. Static meshes, ice caster. I haven't special ice spike for this, so let's try that. It's called ice storm. Okay, need to rotate the socket. Mm, 90. 90 and then 25 if I'm correct. And there. Position still a bit off, but not like the high proofing effect there, but I can work with this for now, I think, though. Yeah, I need to tweak the rotation. Obviously, it will be growing, so you don't see that part of it well, but the cool thing is now that you can test this with a multitude of meshes, so ice flake. I take a few seconds, and obviously the ice flake is rotated wrong in this case, but delete. Fun. Let's try this one for a second. I put you as a ZBLP. No, that's not gonna help. No, it does show most of the spike effect. Yeah. Does show in a more enhanced way that animation is a bit odd. Anything else I need to check? Well, I need to slow down the rotation a bit. Smooth out the curves a little bit. That should be fine. Okay. Okay. Odd way of those things adding that. Now, if you want one rotation less, I'm sure there's probably a way in here, but is there a way to actually add a proper way? Why don't I see a value change somewhere? That might have freaking helped. Because my math is bad. 1, 1, 5. plus 360, 475, minus 475. Would that work? Minus 475. There. That should be a rotation less. You can tell that it's a bit janky now, but okay. 1, 2, 3 overdrop. Yeah, I think that one less rotation might help. So obviously there's going to be some jankiness in that Y rotation. Oh, there. I need to clean that up a little bit as well. Be better? Okay. Save again. And we could maybe one frame here. Okay, this work. Actually, you're still recording. Yeah, I'm recording. Okay. Because I was worried that I paused it and I kept talking to myself the whole time. Save again. And on the 90. Let's do for 95 frames. Just do it like 2 frames for a second because I want to see if it helps. Okay, I'm gonna export it now. To 95 frames. All the other stuff is still the same. Okay. Now let's import it again. I still find that the overload size thing funny, but static meshes. Let's change it to the mesh that I had. Obviously, it will be a bit smaller than that preview thing, but delete, create preview asset. I actually think it might be too slow, but doesn't really feel that there's a lot of strength. It should be a bit faster still, I think, when I look at this. So I'm gonna do that now before it's gonna be too late. Which kind of means I need to control Z one more time. Okay. one frame here, there. Do I want to try another frame and hope for the best? Because if I do too many, I still need to turn. Okay, let's try it like this for a second. Save again. Seem to work with every second frame, so I'm gonna try that again. Export select. Hmm, 94 frames, that should be fine. Okay. Find it in the content browser. I like to manually import these kind of things just in case. So that feels a little bit better, right? So it killed the last few frames where it should go through the floor. And that's kind of stupid. Why the hell did it do that? I mean, maybe the socket location changed. I doubt it, but no, that should be fine. Okay, just in case. I'm gonna add 2 more frames just below here. Save again. Let's try this every second frame once more. Done. Export selected. I was right there. Write all the things. 95 frames. Okay. Import it here again for the millionth of time. There we go. Still a bit big, but by then it should already be dead. Okay, the only thing that's still bothering me now is the final rotation feel. Oh, apologies for that weird noise. I tipped my microphone. It's the rotation doesn't feel like it's really slowing down. So I kind of feel like it should slow down a little bit more. See what I can do with that. Okay, it's kind of stupid that I need to constantly do this. I should do 2 actions before I make that thing go, because this is fine. That, and then on the 95th frame, I need to load down. Okay, there. Let's see. I need that one. And with this, we could be able to slow it down a bit. Starts a bit faster. And slow it down a little. That might work. That does feel a bit better. I kind of want to do the draw towards the other end a little bit curvier as well. See what we can do there. Which would be around this location. That's here. If I smooth that out, what will that look like? Overdraw, backdraw, movement. I can live with that. Okay. Save again, and I'm gonna do 2 actions because I don't want to do the free weird thing again. So make a box here, make a box there, make a box there. Delete, 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 and that should hopefully help with this nonsense. Done. Export. Selected. I shot. Yes. 95 frames. Okay. Import it here. And suddenly it's rotating the other way around. The hell? Seriously, the hell? Ctrl Z all the things. Okay, moving backward. That was weird. Why is it doing that? Not sure who to blame. Max or UE4, but let's do every 1 frame then for now, I guess. Bring backward, backward, backward. Overdraw, overdraw. Does still look good? Obviously not. The Y rotation is fine. Where did I change that then accidentally? Did I mess the Y position? No. Z position? That might have been a thing. No. Yeah, that was really odd. See, I should just load probably. Okay, called done again. Export. And I'm sure there's some animator somewhere just screaming at the screen like, you are a moron. Yes, yes I am. Never said otherwise. Please make a tutorial on how this work properly. Okay. Still feels like that curve is a bit too strong now. Like it's doing what it should, but it doesn't have the subtleties that there are in the 3ds Max animation. He's like click click, zoom, click click, zoom, click click, and that's so weird because it shouldn't be doing that. I mean, is it? Kind of feels like the rotation was removed as well. We wanted to load. Don't save. No, we don't have to. 1, 2, 3. Overdraw instead of 4. Yeah, that should be fine. So why is it behaving differently now then? Remove another rotation. Could that help? I'm gonna try something else real quick. The end at the moment is 95, so let's do regular 100 frames. Okay. And then rescale the time a little bit. Now let's say that the end time is 110. Oh. New start time, new end time, 110. Okay, I'll try that one more time, but without rescaling to whole frames. Okay. Let's just export it like this again, just for as a test. $110. I don't feel like changing it every time. Okay. Re-import. I didn't set it up to be this snap, 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 snap. It's like it's really messing up, and I have no idea how you can. Oh yeah, compression settings. I wonder if that does anything. I have no idea what I'm doing here. This is all very freaking horrible. It really doesn't feel like it should be doing this. I'm getting a bit annoyed by it actually. Hmm. Yeah, I want to try one more thing. Yeah. No. Feels good in Max. No. Saved all the things. Up until frame 105 now. Done. We're selected. Okay. Re-import. Preview asset. It feels way more jaggy in here, like tink 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 tink, instead of the vroom vroom. The rotation is not properly. Okay, well, I need to start dinner anyway. I'll continue recording this probably tomorrow or maybe tonight, depending on needs and that kind of stuff. All right, where's OBS?